Lesson 58. Song. Can you understand all the words when you listen to a song in English?
No, I can't understand all the words when I listen to a song in English.
Fun. Funny. What's the difference between the words fun and funny?
The difference between the words fun and funny is that if something is fun, we enjoy it, whereas if something is funny, it makes us laugh.
Do you sometimes go shopping with your friends at the weekend for fun?
Yes, I sometimes go shopping with my friends at the weekend for fun.
What's the funniest film you've ever seen?
Annie Hall is the funniest film I've ever seen.
The three forms of some important verbs. Have, had, had. Am able, was able, been able. Begin, began, begun. Know, knew, known. Swim, swam, swum. Take, took, taken. Shake, shook, shaken. Write, wrote, written. Forget, forgot, forgotten. Break, broke, broken. Eat, ate, eaten. Have you had your lunch today?
Yes, I've had my lunch today.
Have you always been able to speak English as well as you speak it now?
No, I haven't always been able to speak English as well as I speak it now.
Has the spring begun?
No, the spring hasn't begun.
Have you ever known anybody who could speak more than 5 languages?
Yes, I've known somebody who could speak more than 5 languages.
What's the furthest you've ever swum?
The furthest I've ever swum is 500 meters.
Simply. Is it possible to learn English simply by listening to English songs?
No, it isn't possible to learn English simply by listening to English songs.
By mistake. Have you ever taken things that weren't yours by mistake?
Yes, I've sometimes taken things that weren't mine by mistake.
Have you shaken anybody's hand today?
Yes, I've shaken somebody's hand today.
Have you written anything this lesson?
Yes, I've written something this lesson.
If. Weather. Doubt. What does the word weather mean and when do we generally use it?
The word weather means the same as if, and we generally use it when we express a doubt.
Give me an example, please.
I don't know whether he can speak English or not.
Do you know whether I have any money in my pocket?
No, I don't know whether you have any money in your pocket.
Do you have any idea whether they speak German or not?
No, I don't have any idea whether they speak German or not.
Can you tell me whether it'll rain tomorrow or not?
No, I can't tell you whether it'll rain tomorrow or not.
What's another use of the word weather?
Another use of the word weather is when 2 possible actions have the same result.
Give me an example, please.
Whether it rains tomorrow or not, I'll go for a walk.
What's the difference between these 2 sentences? I'm going to buy the car if it's cheap, and I'm going to buy the car whether it's cheap or not.
The difference between these 2 sentences is that the first sentence means I'm going to buy the car only if it's cheap, whereas the second sentence means I'm going to buy the car if it's cheap or expensive. The price is not important.
Speed. What is the highest speed a car can go when in town in this country?
The highest speed a car can go when in town in this country is 30 miles an hour.
Surprise. Do you like unpleasant surprises?
No, I don't like unpleasant surprises.
Does it surprise you when somebody from another country speaks your language well?
Yes, it surprises me when somebody from another country speaks my language well.
Struggle. Is it a big struggle for you to get up on a cold winter's morning when you feel very tired?
Yes, it's a big struggle for me to get up on a cold winter's morning when I feel very tired.
Do you sometimes struggle to understand people when they speak English quickly?
Yes, I sometimes struggle to understand people when they speak English quickly.
Lesson 59. Surround. What surrounds this building?
Streets and other buildings surround this building.
Sword. When did soldiers stop using swords in battle?
Soldiers stopped using swords in battle more than 100 years ago.
Computer. Internet. Website. Information. Do you think computers make your life easier or more difficult?
I think computers make my life more difficult.
Do you often use the internet for finding information?
Yes, I often use the internet for finding information.
Do you like shopping on the internet?
Yes, I like shopping on the internet.
What are some of the most popular websites in the world?
Some of the most popular websites in the world are eBay, Amazon, Google, etc.
Turn on. Turn off. What am I doing?
You're turning the light on and off.
Do you turn off your computer when you go to bed at night?
Yes, I turn off my computer when I go to bed at night.
Great. Lake. What does the word great mean?
The word great generally means very good, but it can sometimes mean big or important.
Give me an example of the word great meaning very good.
This film is great. I know a great restaurant near here.
Who do you think is your greatest friend?
I think my greatest friend is Amanda.
Tell me the names of some great people in history.
The names of some great people in history are Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, etc.
Who do you think was the greatest man that ever lived?
I think Albert Einstein was the greatest man that ever lived.
Which is the greatest city in your country?
London is the greatest city in my country.
Kept. Promise. Keep a promise. Break a promise. What is the past simple and the past participle of the verb to keep?
The past simple and the past participle of the verb to keep is kept.
Have you ever kept any animals at home?
Yes, I've kept some animals at home.
What's the opposite of to keep a promise?
The opposite of to keep a promise is to break a promise.
Have you always kept your promises?
No, I haven't always kept my promises. Sometimes I've broken them.
Found. What's the past simple and the past participle of find?
The past simple and the past participle of find is found.
Did you find English very difficult when you began studying it?
Yes, I found English very difficult when I began studying it.
Have you ever found anything on the street worth a lot of money?
No, I've never found anything on the street worth a lot of money.
Else. What else do people do in the evening besides watching TV?
People eat, read, go for walks, etc. in the evening besides watching TV.
Do you study anything else besides English?
Yes, I study something else besides English.
What else do you study?
I also study Portuguese.
Does anybody else in your family speak English besides you?
Yes, somebody else in my family speaks English besides me.
Fast. What does the word fast mean?
The word fast means the same as quick or quickly.
Are you a fast writer?
Yes, I'm a fast writer.
Do you walk fast when the weather is very hot?
No, I don't walk fast when the weather is very hot. I walk slowly.
Music. Dance. Rhythm. Sense of rhythm. Do you go dancing very much?
Yes, I go dancing a lot.
Is it easier to dance well if you have a good sense of rhythm?
Yes, it's easier to dance well if you have a good sense of rhythm.
Do you prefer dancing to fast or slow music?
I prefer dancing to fast music.
Just. Done. What are the three forms of do?
The three forms of do are do, did, done.
What does the word just mean?
The word just can mean a short time ago, and it can also mean simply or only.
What have I just done?
You've just closed your book.
Have you just come into the room?
No, I haven't just come into the room.
When somebody makes you angry, do you say something or do you just stay quiet?
When somebody makes me angry, I say something. I don't just stay quiet.
Are there many shops in the place where you live or just a few?
There are many shops in the place where I live.
Real. Have you ever seen a real tiger?
Yes, I've seen a real tiger.
Is James Bond a real person?
No, James Bond isn't a real person.